You have the clip from the deal? Yeah, just real quick. Yeah, then we'll get started in 1 minute. A little technical difficulty. We're going to play a little clip for our guests that are here tonight.
Yes.
In their honor.
Hi, David.
Hello, Morty. How are you? Here we go.
Hey, this is Ronnie Manold. Leave a message or don't. I don't really care. Hey, this is Ronnie Manold. Leave a message or don't. I don't really care.
Hey, Ronnie, it's Blake. Listen, I know I'm probably the last person you want to talk to and all after everything that happened. Having to let you go from the company, but, James told me he ran into you the other day, and he told me he got into, like, selling. So I was wondering if you'd be interested in selling to me. I'm going to be at Dante's Friday night for Maria's surprise party. I'm going to pick up something that, help her loosen up, have a good time. Nothing too big, though. Nothing too crazy. I don't want to kill her. Yeah? Alright, bye.
Hey, it's April 17th. It's 9:31. We actually started on time tonight.
That's amazing.
I know. It's the Wisecracking Show.
Yeah.
And brought to you by Hamiltonradio. Gene, thank you for working the boards. John, thank you for working the boards. We do have special guests here tonight from the movie The Deal. That's
We just heard that clip. Yeah.
Just heard the clip. We have Matt, Peter, Don, and Rob, all part of the movie. Matt made the movie, but we'll get to him in a little bit.
And let's talk about our sponsors.
Sponsors, Tubi TV Music.
Yeah, and the River Monsters,
River
who
Monsters.
just sang our first song.
We love that song.
We do. That's
a
our
great
theme song.
It's a great song.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a great song. But, yeah, so what's going on? How are you doing?
Well, we had a very interesting 2 days.
We have.
And ordinarily, I would like to do a week of news. There's no way.
No, there's no way.
We would need a 5-hour show to do a week of news, and we just don't have that much time.
Not with this administration.
No. So just to let you know, we have survived now 453 days.
Of the dumpster fire we call the Trump administration.
Right.
453 days.
I didn't think that was even possible.
I thought we'd be nuked by now, definitely. But
right.
Want me to play what I have?
Yeah.
First?
So what we have for you is this a little clip of Donald Trump, who cannot stop congratulating himself
on everything.
Right. So go ahead.
I really believe I'd run into it even if I didn't have a weapon. And I think most of the people in this room would have done that too. Nobody knows the system better than me. Nobody knows politicians better than I do. Nobody knows. Nobody's better. Nobody's stronger. There's nobody bigger or better at the military than I am. I love the First Amendment. Nobody loves it better than me.
Right.
Nobody loves the Bible more than I do. There's nobody that respects women more than I do. Nobody builds walls better than me.
Right.
In the history of this country has ever known so much about infrastructure as Donald Trump.
Never.
Nobody knows that better than me. Nobody even understands it but me. Nobody can do it like me. Which is why I alone can fix it.
Sure.
Ivy League education, smart guy. I know words. I have the best words.
The best word, the big
I love
league.
that one.
I'm a smart person. It's this. It's not my salesmanship.
It's this.
It's what? This.
Brain power.
It's the brain power.
Getting thousands of letters and tweets that I was right about the whole situation. I mean, I've been right about a lot of things, frankly.
He tweets from the fucking bathroom at 3 o'clock in the morning.
He thinks that he should be on the news.
You know, I'm
Right.
like a guy with vision. I have an instinct for this kind of thing. I'm good at war. I've had a lot of wars.
Great at
of my
war.
own. I'm really
He's
good
had
at
wars
war.
of his
In my
own.
book,
Right.
I predicted terrorism. It's
General
a big
Bone
system.
Spurs.
I think I've done a great service by pointing this out. I was the one that really broke the glass ceiling on behalf of women. I think I'm
Oh, yeah?
I did a great job in Texas, a great job in Florida. I truly believe that the first 100 days of my administration has been just about the most successful in our country's history. It looks like a million and a half people.
Thank you, everybody.
everybody. What a crowd. What a turnout. I understand, Stan.
You know when he said that
my
comment?
favorite food.
During the
And these
flood
are the
in
best.
Texas, when people
Yes.
turned out to see him. They have no houses.
Right. They have nothing. Right. And Puerto Rico still doesn't have anything.
Right.
I'm president. Can you believe it?
No, we can't.
No, we can't believe it.
We can't believe it. All right, so what do you have, Morty, for news? This is the past 2 days.
Just 2 days.
2 days. Go ahead.
So yesterday was absolutely ridiculous. Of all the things that happened. We started with James Comey and Trump being in a war.
Right.
James Comey went on interview shows and said that Trump was morally unfit to be president and likened the loyalty oath to be a mob boss. Because James Comey was the attorney general who went after the mob and the Gambino family and everything,
Right.
and he really was getting the same kind of vibe when he was.
Pathetic loser.
Oh, my bad.
You are one loser. Pathetic loser.
That's all right.
Trump then tweeted that Comey is not smart. He's a self-serving liar who deserves jail for being the worst FBI, all in caps, director in history. by
All
far.
caps. You know he's serious when he speaks in all caps.
You're right. So
You
he is.
disgust me.
He's really pissed off. He really is. So he's pissed off at Comey because of the book and because of the interviews, but he's even more afraid of what's going on with Michael Cohen. Because
Says who?
he says who?
Says who? That's Michael Cohen's favorite thing. He's like, we better call Saul. He's like that type of attorney.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I meant to download for you. Was the Better Call Saul.
Says who? That's what he
Right.
says. Who says who? All the polls are saying it. All the news is saying it. All the outlets are saying it that you don't call fake news. They're all saying we all know what a horrible person you are.
Yeah, so what happened with Michael Cohen, they went in there and they raided his offices. And what people don't understand, they believe this is some conspiracy towards Trump. But what Trump did with, Mueller was investigating Trump, and he came across some information that didn't apply to his investigation.
Right.
But it was still a criminal act. So he went to the southern part of the District of New York, and he presented them with the evidence, and they, said, okay, this is serious. And then they went to a judge, and then it went all the way to the FBI. So in order to believe that this was a conspiracy, you'd have to believe all these people are dirty.
But what's the most interesting thing about these guys in that district?
Well, Parikh Bahara was the district attorney of the Southern Circuit Court of New York. He was fired by Trump because we think that, what is said is that he wouldn't give up his investigation.
Sorry. My bad.
So we're doing news this way. And so Trump fired him, and who he appointed to take his job was Rudy Giuliani's law partner, who you would assume, with Rudy Giuliani, that
Right.
he would be on Trump's side. But this
Not
so much. Even this guy, when he saw the evidence, he said, let's raid the offices. So they raided his office, his hotel room, his safety deposit box. They went after everything. So they have enough evidence to present to a judge that they couldn't rely on a subpoena because they were afraid that this guy was going to destroy evidence.
I know. And now Trump wants to see the evidence before it's presented. It's kind of like going to a murder and you're going, before you do the detective work on here, let me remove these knives that have to go back in my house.
Right,
Like, it's so fucking stupid. I can't even with him sometimes. I'm so beyond it.
So then Michael Cohen, he's not really even been practicing law. He's been working on just the non-disclosure agreements for porn star, Stormy Daniels, and another woman who we just learned about this. He wrote a non-disclosure for the Republican chairperson of finance for the Republican
Right.
National Committee.
Now, if this was a Democrat, and the same thing would have happened, and this Democrat would have gotten somebody pregnant,
yeah, so he got a
the
Playboy
Republicans would come out and
pregnant,
say,
and she
Yep.
had an abortion
Yep.
and was paid off.
Yep.
So that would have been like news-ending stuff right now if all this
News
other
ending.
stuff wasn't happening.
Yep,
So
absolutely.
it looks like when they questioned Michael Cohen, they said, "Are you even practicing law?" Because all he seems to be doing is writing agreements.
See the memo about this?
That was a good one.
Apparently not.
That
No.
actually was.
That was actually pretty good. I'm looking at my soundboard right now, so I'm testing it out. And Matt's over there sucking on a flute or doing something, and we got a call already? No shit. Okay. Put him in. Hey, you're on the air. Hello?
Hello. Hello. Okay.
He was watching Raymore and Flanagan.
Yeah. That's a good
Plug for
good
Raymore and
friend.
Flanagan for them.
You know
They got
that-
them. They got them.
Right? We should get some money for that.
You're an idiot.
So Michael Cohen ended up saying he had 10 clients, and then he changed his mind and said he only 3. So the third secret client was trying to be hidden from that, was fighting for his name not to get released.
You can't handle the truth.
Right. So it went back and forth in court yesterday, and finally the judge ordered the name to be read. You
And
know,
who was
actually
it?
she said you can either pass a paper up here, you know, and say who this secret client is, or you can say it out loud. And
Who
the judge,
was the mystery client? I'm dying to
Sean
know.
Hannity of Fox News.
Awesome. I love it because Sean Hannity is one of the biggest hypocrites on the Fox
Yeah.
News propaganda machine.
He is.
They have. I love it.
And here he is, like,
Yep.
defending this, you know, He's you know, going after this investigation and everything, and it ends up that he has his hands in it too.
Right. Absolutely.
Right.
So is that 2 days, or is that we still on? the
No,
second
we're
day?
still on the first day.
Holy shit.
Anyway, I have a few more minutes.
Okay.
Paul Ryan said he doesn't think it's necessary to pass a bill to protect Robert Mueller, so he's still, even though he's leaving, we thought he might, you know, get some strength, and he
hate
doesn't.
Paul Ryan.
I
I
know you
hate
do.
him with everything. He's retiring with an $89,000 pension,
I know.
full benefits, and he's going to come back. You watch. He's an NRA whore. He's going to come back as a what's it called?
A lobbyist.
As a lobbyist.
Yeah.
Probably for the NRA or another big contributing group. He's going to come back. We have a phone call. Go ahead.
Okay.
Hopefully he's not Raymore and Flanagan again. Hey, you're on the air.
Hello,
Hello.
Hi.
Who's this?
Rachel Moser.
Hi, Rachel.
Who's Rachel?
I don't know. I'm just saying hi.
Hey, Rachel. How are
Hi,
you?
Rachel.
Who's Rachel?
Good.
Hey, how are you? Who's Rachel Moser? Oh, is that Rob's girlfriend?
It sure is.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, we thought Rob was gay. That's cool. How are you, Rachel? They're going to be on the air in about 10 minutes. They'll be
Yeah,
on
in
the
10
air.
minutes. Do you want to give a call back?
Do you want to give us a secret about Rob that we can use against them on the
Yeah.
air?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
only
Oh,
only
of
us on
course.
Facebook, so
Yeah.
you can do what you want. Is Rob a good guy?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's nice.
He looks nice.
He looks
Yeah.
decent. I like the beard though. That's coming from a bearded guy. But
Yeah.
how long you guys been together?
7 months about.
7 months. Oh, okay. How'd you guys find each other?
Oh, we met online.
That's the way you meet now,
Ooh, That's the way
David.
we met.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you guys like really serious?
Yeah, we are. I'm going to be visiting him in about a month.
Oh, where do you live?
North Carolina currently.
Okay. Oh, a little long distance. All right. We'll keep him warm while you're gone, if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
We'll snuggle tight. It's a whole beard thing. Don't mind that. I'm not. You know.
Oh my God, David.
This is my girlfriend right next to us. This is Marty, by the way.
Hi, Rachel.
So, just my little gay tendencies coming out.
Yes,
Sorry about that.
I've had to deal with these things.
That was a good one.
Okay.
All right, Rachel. They'll be on the air in about 10 minutes. If you want to call back or blow kisses
And
to
Rachel,
Rob.
we have a game planned for them, so it's
We're-
gonna be really fun.
We're playing narcotics trivia to see how much they know about
Yeah.
dealing and making drugs, and
Yeah.
we have little noisemakers for them too. So Matt is kind of inhaling the noisemaker to play. He's pretty good at that.
Yeah.
I'm thinking men for Matt. Men for Matt.
David's getting turned on.
I really am. All right, Rachel, thank you for calling. We're going to have on the keep watch. We're going to have them on the air in about 10, 12 minutes.
Yeah, we got one more
All right.
minute of
Cool.
news.
All right, thanks for calling in, hon. All right, we'll keep them warm for you till you get here.
So
Yeah. If you could just go ahead and make sure you do that from now on, that would be great.
Right.
you love your
I love
soundboard.
my soundboard.
So that was, I mean, pretty much all over the last 2 days.
Okay.
That's what's been happening.
Okay.
So Michael Avenelli, the lawyer for Stormy Daniels, he's pretty sure that Michael Cohen's going to get indicted.
Good.
And he's not going to want to serve jail time. These financial crimes, some of them
Who-
are 30-year sentence for financial crimes. So
Who would want to serve jail time for Trump? All these people, all the people he's fucked over, all the people he talks about. He has painted himself in such a small circle. It's an ever-shrinking circle. He was going to have that military parade. Why we're having this for this piece of shit? I'll never figure out. It's something to do in Soviet countries.
And the military doesn't want it. I talked to them
The
today.
military doesn't want it. He's going to be by himself. He hasn't done anything legislatively. This is the most corrupt regime I've ever seen in my entire life.
They're saying now, with Paul Ryan, he says, we did tax reform, and he didn't reform the tax code. He gave tax cuts. So the tax form has not been reformed.
Paul Ryan's, all his deal is taking from the less fortunate, and he came up that way. And didn't he come up and go to school that way?
His father passed away. He was very young, and social services helped his mother raise her children.
Let me speak to the Trump people for a minute. You guys are a bunch of... You keep fun. No, you are.
You get a baby noise because they're whiny.
Yeah,
bitches.
they're whiny little fucking babies. If you can tell me why you morally, even as an evangelical, the Christians that celebrate this Trump presidency, please enlighten me and tell me why, because I have no idea.
Well, especially since now we have a direct connection to a lawyer who paid off a Playboy to get an abortion for a Republican.
Oh, come on!
So if that was a Democrat, there would be a big problem.
Yeah. All right. So, want to go into River Monsters?
We're going to do River Monsters, Gene. We're going to go into the song "Understand." That's River Monsters out of Tom's River.
That's right. And do we know anything about their a performance date for them?
No, we're going to have some pictures up, and we'll have some performances. I promised Joe and Dominic and Billy and all the other guys that we're going to have their stuff as it comes up and as we know about it.
Yeah.
We will promote the River Monsters. They were nice enough to sponsor the show, them and the music TBTB on the music studio. So we'll come back after River Monsters, and this song is called "Understand." Okay, we are back, Wisecracking Show, and we are here with some of the cast from The Deal, and the director decided to grace us with his presence as well. Third time back in the studio. Welcome back, Matt, Rob, and Don, and Peter's over there on Instagram.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, no problem. You guys are, we love having you guys here. You guys are awesome guests.
Yes, I am. Continue, please.
Matt is not shy.
They're pretty good too.
They're pretty good too.
They're pretty good too.
This is a really good group tonight. I want to give a shout out to real quick to Jerry Petito, and her book. What's it called?
I'm an addict. I'm just an ass.
Not an addict, just an ass. Since this is a drug-related movie that you guys made, Matt, being a director and writer. Oh, his mic's not on. Don's he's doing sign language over here.
Yeah.
Okay, here you are.
Testing.
There you go.
All
All right, there we go.
And I'm back.
There we go. And he's back. So we'll start with Matt. Matt, you wrote and directed the movie.
As well as was the lead, yes.
And he was the lead.
And I produced it. I have a pretty extensive resume.
He was the key grip, and he worked the camera, and what else did you do?
No, that was pretty much it.
Much it?
Camera was a Mr. Ryan Dennison.
Ryan Dennison. Where's Ryan tonight? He's sick?
Ryan is sick, so we're going to wish Ryan a feel better. Feel better.
Feel better, Ryan. Okay. Thanks for not coming to the show. I see how important your sickness is compared to my show, so that's all right. We excuse you this time. So tell us about the movie, The Deal. I know it's coming out next month. You guys are super excited.
May 16th, 8 p.m. at the Ritz East. Doors are going to open at 7. Come on down, stroke my ego a little bit, stroke these guys' ego a little bit.
I'll stroke something.
We'll be there, David.
Oh.
David. What was
he
the
said
question?
stroke something, so, whatever gets me tickets.
Our egos need a lot of stroking, so please come down.
Well, I got big hands. No, I'm just kidding.
What was the question again? I forgot.
I don't know. It just went phew. It just went out the morning's like, David.
Hey, David.
David. Do it. David.
David.
That's going to be a sound.
David.
David.
Why?
I have to get.
Sometimes they say, David, why?
David,
why, David?
I don't have.
Why, David?
You know that thing that.
You did that to my daughter today on the phone.
I did.
Yeah.
I told her when it said she was pregnant.
No.
What?
When her tattoo needed to be healing, you said it should heal with her boyfriend's semen.
Oh, boyfriend. Oh, yeah, I did say that to her daughter. David. Marty's like, what the fuck is wrong? Anyway.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? You know that filter that certain people have that tell them to stop saying stuff?
No.
Right. I don't have one of those.
No, he has none of those at all.
Mine is broken. Maybe I should not have said that.
Yeah.
It's good and it's bad because I'm funny, but then I'm like, shit. It's like, I should not have said
You take
that.
it too far sometimes.
Damn it. I do. But Matt, okay. Tell us about The Deal. It's coming out May 16th, you said?
Yep, 8 p.m.
8
Ritz
p.m.
East.
We bought 5 tickets.
I saw that, so yeah.
Marty and I are coming. Yeah,
Yes.
little head after. It'd be nice.
Little head after.
A little butter on my popcorn. But
6 of them.
Dad.
He sticks his dick in the bottom.
Dad.
Oh, Dad.
I've heard of popcorn.
What is this? It's like a Cracker Jack box. So. Stick in a box. So. So tell us about your movie.
The Deal is basically at its core a love story gone really, really wrong. Not between myself and Rob, but
Right. I was gonna say
that's gonna be the trilogy.
And
There's
it's
a trilogy.
Yes.
You're not
breaking news. It's about how far one man will go for revenge when his whole world crumbles. It follows my character Blake Scottman. Blake Scottman runs the biggest energy company in Philadelphia, Scottman Energy.
Scottman Energy. Is
yes,
that
sir.
Your parents?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm kind of like a trust fund kid.
And
little rich bitch.
Fire.
Sorry, God.
Blake works with James Bergen, played by the lovely Don Mattingly.
Hello.
Where?
That Don.
Yeah.
You said the lovely. What kind of relationship do you guys have?
We'll tell you later.
We're not judgmental. David.
We're not judgmental.
No.
And
what would you say you do here?
Anyway, God. So
And-
it's a love story. No, I'm just kidding.
And then during the 2008 economic issue, Scottman Energy had to make a cut to its workforce.
Okay.
And one of the unfortunate cuts were that guy.
Was Rob. And Rob, which
Live.
character did you play?
I play as Ronnie Manold,
Ronnie
and
Manold,
he used to
okay.
work alongside
Yeah.
them until he gets cut. Yeah.
Wow. How many employees did you have to cut off, like in this company in the deal world?
You will find out May 16th.
Yeah, answer questions like that if you don't want to give anything away. Yeah.
But And then I hear about Rob's characters. Blake hears about Ronnie Manold is dealing drugs to survive because he's in a real bad spot financially.
Okay.
And the night of my girlfriend's 23rd birthday, Maria Delia, consequently named, played by Lindsay Mason.
Okay. Lindsay's the blonde on the poster.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's my love.
And she's in Ecuador?
Yes, she is currently partying it up in Ecuador.
Wow.
Big shout out to Lindsay.
Big shout out to Lindsay. Okay.
Hello from Ecuador. Let's just say the deal in the title is a drug deal that goes on between me and Rob.
Okay.
And it doesn't end too well.
Doesn't end well.
Blake and Blake and Ronnie find themselves basically head to head.
Yeah, they're at odds with each other.
They're at odds, and that kind of propels the whole plot of the film.
Okay.
And the effects of that drug deal ripple out across. I think there's one time jump. Yes, there's about a 4-year time jump.
What do you mean by a time jump? You skip ahead?
We skip ahead, yes.
Okay.
Skip ahead
and it affects people that you wouldn't have thought it would affect. Yes.
Skip ahead. Trying to do it like a skip ahead. I couldn't find it. Anyway, so it affects. So that one thing that happened
rippled
affects,
out.
It ripples out,
and it touched people that
that's
you wouldn't have
life. If that one thing didn't happen, whether it's war, whether it's history, whether it's relationships, if we weren't and didn't meet and didn't go to the places that we would have, we wouldn't be where we are now.
Right. You have to experience things.
You have to experience.
I wanted
Would be good or bad.
A big thing with the film. I wanted it to dance in the gray area. You know, I didn't want it to be a clear right and a clear wrong. When the film ended, I want people to be like, oh, I'm on Ronnie's side. Oh, I'm on Blake's side. Side for what? I'm not going to say. But there's no clear good guy or bad guy.
Well, it's funny you say that because we were watching this TV show, Narcos, and don't get me wrong, I won't blow it. We kind of felt bad for Pablo Escobar. And I'll tell you why. He was a terrorist. He was a narco-terrorist. He did terrible things. Hundreds of people. I understand. I get that. But where he was born and what he was born into made him into the person that he was. The problem with these narcos deal, or anybody, they got a little too greedy and it was just, it was such a big thing. But you kind of felt bad because he was doing it to provide for his family and doing it to. You know what I'm saying? But it's those decisions that you make, whether you go up or down or left or right or.
He wasn't clearly bad, and he wasn't clearly good at the same time.
He was clearly bad.
He was clearly bad.
But there were little things that made you feel like a little.
But he loved his kids.
But he would come home and play with his son and hang out with his daughter, and he was very doting on, even though he was banging like 10 other hookers or whatever. You know, he was Pablo. He was this motherfucker built his own prison. And he had girls brought in. This was like a big thing, like his own guards there. But the problem I'm getting at, and I know what puta means now because I use it like 1,000 times.
Yeah.
But the thing I'm getting at, and it's very good that you did that in your movie with these guys too, because you guys, you're complex. Not anyone is straight good or straight bad. They're multifaceted.
Multifaceted.
Yeah.
It depends on the situation, the people you guys are hanging out with. Stuff like that, the decisions that you make. So I completely get that you kept it real like that.
And if you give people layers, they're more interesting.
Right.
You know,
yes.
You would get behind somebody who you can either identify with or you can see like, oh, there's multiple facets to their personality.
You understand why they do certain things that they do or why they respond to certain things.
A static character doesn't resonate too well.
Doesn't resonate, exactly. So tell us about you guys off the screen. You and Rob met in school.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you and Don were friends before?
I actually put a audition casting call out, right, Don?
Yeah, it was. I responded to an ad online. I think it was on Philadelphia Film Office website. In fact, sent in my video audition to Matt. Matt talked to me over Skype and basically said, "I think you're perfect for the character of James," and it kind of went from there.
Okay.
And what's really funny is that Matt and I both grew up in South Philadelphia, and we
never had run into each other.
Never had come across each other in our entire life. Lived 4 blocks away from one another.
Did you ever meet Will Smith? Was that South Philadelphia?
No, he's West Philly.
West Philadelphia, born and raised. Oh, my bad.
I don't spend too many of my days on the playground.
No.
In the gym.
Not in West Philly.
Not in West Philly.
Yes, no.
Shooting people outside the school.
With a couple of guys that were up to no good.
Well,
start making trouble in my neighborhood.
I have a question.
Right.
Yes.
Was there something that happened in your life as far as drugs went, like other people that you ran into that kind of inspired this movie?
Not anyone in particular, just certain people dealing with certain drug-related issues that gave me the inspiration to write a drug-related film.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's really pertinent for right now. I mean,
Yeah, a lot of people unfortunately have. Yeah, everybody's got a story.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, nothing like oh, this is based primarily off of this person's experiences. Just kind of like
being around everything.
Being around certain things, reading certain things, hearing certain things, seeing certain things. You know, your mind kind of runs away with you, and like you just start getting ideas and you start writing down. I wanted to make something where you could possibly root for the drug dealer, possibly not. Where you don't know who to root for.
You don't know who to root for. Right.
That gray area.
Okay.
So it sounds like we're making the next Twilight. What?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So
I turn into a vampire.
So you answered an ad, but you guys met at school.
Yes.
You want to plug your school real quick? The acting school you guys went to?
We went to John Casablancas.
Yes.
Where is that? Where is that?
3 years ago.
Langhorne, PA.
Okay. And how long was school for?
About 12 weeks, I think, every other Saturday. 3-hour class in the morning and 3-hour class in the afternoon.
Okay.
I think
It was like 6-hour days.
Was it love at first sight?
Absolutely. Like where the
David.
Yeah. Did you guys run across in slow motion?
You're like,
Just be in
yes.
the middle and hug each other?
We did the mirror exercise and it was just all in slow motion.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
And we just fell in love from there on.
I wasn't quite there until you started stroking my beard. Then I was like,
and
feeling
then he was.
Wow. Okay.
I always make the joke, but no, but
I found
They
it.
probably don't even know what that's from. Though.
You know what that's from?
No.
Sounds familiar.
Wait.
That's
What year
an
were you
80s
born?
movie.
What year were you born?
86.
Holy shit. What year were you born?
After
Take
that-
a guess.
91.
No.
What?
97.
90?
Oh,
No, you
97.
were not.
Right, I told you.
I turned-
he
I-
is
I
the
turned
same age as my
21
daughter.
March
How old are you?
Yeah.
86.
Holy shit.
I
So
turned
this-
21 on
how
March
old-
10th.
Gene, you're with the senior citizen in here. How old are you, Gene? 56?
My dad's 62.
You guys don't know what this is from?
No, because this is 1984.
This is from 80s
16
movie
Candles.
16 Candles. You ever see with
Oh,
Molly Ringwald?
I know that.
Remember?
Yes.
Yes.
They did
I knew it
they
sounded
did like
familiar.
a Disney
Long
Channel
Duck Dong.
remake.
Yeah, Long Duck Dong.
Look.
Love you long time.
Yep.
Sucky. So yeah, that's what that was from. I thought you guys, but you guys were, oh my
No.
God, you guys are
That's
90s
what I
kids.
said,
Holy
David.
shit.
Yeah, that
You feel
movie came
old.
out.
Wow. Okay, so
We're going to take a little
take
break.
a little break.
And
We're
then
gonna play. Listen, this is a shout out to Jay. I can't say his last. I keep forgetting his last name. Bardsley.
Bardsley, right.
I love Jay. He's awesome. He's from England. We're gonna go visit him in September.
Yes.
It's weird because I got to tell you a quick story. He called 2 weeks ago, and we talked. Not only do we do steampunk art together, and we garden, and we're both atheists. Because
You better bring me back a pair of wooden teeth.
you want a pair of wooden
I
teeth?
want a pair of wooden teeth.
They sell those in England?
Find them.
Find them.
Okay, we'll find you
Jay,
one.
we got to find wooden
All
teeth.
right,
teeth.
Jay will take us around.
He will.
Or a
But-
powdered wig.
Or powdered
Either
wig.
one.
Oh, wait, we can get
We can
those.
get a powdered
I'll
wig.
take a powdered
I'll even
wig.
fucking wear a powdered wig.
You
in
should
fr-
wear. You
I'll
should be
wear
wearing
it.
Wear
outfits.
one while you present me with mine.
I'll wear it in front of Buckingham Palace, and I'm going to get knighted
No.
with the wig on.
I don't think that's a good idea.
You want the wooden teeth too?
I'll take-
Alright.
I'll bring back like wooden teeth and dildos and powdered shit, and I'll bring back all
Yes.
kinds of
Bring
stuff.
it
No,
all.
no.
Because the
Bring it all.
English don't have good teeth. They're not known for their teeth. Jay, so, whatever. Sorry, I have good teeth. But so I said, listen. I said we should hang out. We were like we get along, and I told Marty. I'm like Marty, why don't we go to England? She's like, all right. And she looked up. I'm like, get out of here. Are you serious? So we're flying out in September, and then Figmo, this band, is going to play. So and it's his birthday.
Yeah.
So I'm stoked about that. So we're gonna play. It's called it's Figmo, which is fuck it, I got my orders. It's a Vietnam acronym, and the OMGIF. Oh my god, I fucked
I don't
her.
know
Oh my
what that
God.
stands for.
Oh my god, I fuck or oh my god, I fail. Something, whatever the name of that song. John, sorry to blow it for you. Gene, you can hit that, and then we'll come back with bumper music, and we'll continue on with the interview.
Now, we must be ready for a new danger. Sundays, holidays, vacation time. We must be ready every day, all the time, to do the right thing if the atomic bomb explodes. marked with the S sign, they're safe places to go when you hear the alarm. If there is a warning, you will hear it before the bomb explodes. But sometimes, and this is very, very important, sometimes the bomb might explode.
Oh yeah.
All right, we're back.
That's like an oldie song
These
for that.
these guys are apparently really young, and we didn't realize it.
No, I knew he was the same age as my daughter.
First, they didn't know the theme from Phil. They didn't know what was that? What was that before we went out?
It was the 16 Candles reference.
16 Candles reference.
I only know
because
things
that
I'm
is
in.
a 1984 film, a John Hughes film, right?
I know, but
Yeah.
no, we never heard. 16 Candles? Now we have to have a 16 Candles.
Was
party.
Rob Lotta in it? I only follow movies that Rob Lotta's in.
No.
I don't follow any
He's
of his
not
movies.
born yet.
Except if Rob Lotta makes like skin flicks, because I love those. The beard.
Oh,
Should we,
David,
Rob,
David.
should we tell him about our next thing?
You should do it.
Maybe we should, yeah.
I'm sure Becky and Ashley would volunteer to come.
Probably.
All right,
Yeah,
so
buddy.
what we're going to do, we're going to continue, but I want to talk to you. Okay, real quick, I have a product I want to introduce you to. So you taped in Philly, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
All
it was
through
during the
Philly.
summer?
Yes.
And it
Philly,
was-
Wayne, PA.
And it was hot and everything. You guys were hot during the summer and everything.
Oh, yeah. Scalding.
And you guys have balls.
Quite large.
I'd hope
Oh
so.
my God.
All right. So
That's the worst in
like
hot
you
weather.
hate when your balls stick, or you're driving around, and you're sitting in your chair,
And
or
they
whatever.
stick to your leg.
They stick
Yes!
to your
Oh
leg.
my-
Right? Am I
Yeah, it's
wrong?
pretty
Whatever
bad.
it is,
All the
I'll buy
time, man.
3.
All right.
That
so,
is the bane of my existence when it comes to my balls.
right. They stick to your
whatever
balls,
it
or you
is,
get
I'll
I
buy
don't belong up here right now.
or you get swamp ass.
Yeah,
you
you're
know what I'm
surrounded
saying?
by a lot of
Don't you
balls,
want to
Marty.
clean up, but you got to go out, right? And you want to freshen up a little bit.
Right.
Ass wipes. And they
You
have how do
ass
say that?
wipe.
Chamomile.
Chamomile.
That too.
love
Cucumber,
me some
gentle
chamomile.
enough for a baby.
I thought you were going to pull out
Ass
like a man
wipes.
douche or
Listen,
something.
Ass wipes are biodegradable, moist towelette with special skin-safe formula. That's
But don't
infused-
flush them down the toilet.
Don't flush them down the toilet, especially if you have septic, because they do not flush. I got a $375 plumber bill.
Trying to be
proving that.
green here, people.
But not only this, I forgot the tube, but there's a product called Fresh Balls. And it's called, I'm going to get you that and bring it to the premiere. And
It's a
what
good
I'm going to
gift.
take that horn, John, and
It's
shove
a-
it up your ass in a second.
It'll be, hey.
It's like giving a kid a...
I'll give you a 6 ticket for free if I can just watch.
Rush.
Yeah.
You'll be singing
Oh,
Happy New
shit.
Year's out of your anus. So Fresh Balls is great because I'll tell you what, you know when you put on powder and it gets everywhere, right?
Of course.
This goes on like a lotion. And you put it on and you rub it between, and then it dries like a powder. But it's non-talc. It has, Marty put some between her breasts the other day because they
Really?
make fresh breasts too. Like to keep the moisture and the sweat down. Let me tell you something.
My breasts get pretty sweaty.
They
too.
do, right?
They do.
So I do medical transport, and not that
Really?
their breasts get sweaty. I guess their knees do because their breasts hang low. I don't know. So
God.
Do they wobble
I
to the
hate breast
floor?
sweat too. I just want to add to that as a fat bastard.
right. So listen, I'm gonna send you the link. We're gonna put it on our Facebook page, and it's called Fresh Balls and Ass Wipes. It's from the same company. These things are fucking fabulous.
How much did they pay you to plug this?
Nothing. I'm trying to get Fresh Balls and Ass Wipes to plug the Wisecracking show from Hamilton Radio.
Yeah,
You
but
guys-
because he
amazing.
is a true fan of the
I
fan
am
of the
a true
product.
fan, and listen,
He's not just saying it to get money.
I
He-
do carry these ass wipes and
He
fresh
does.
balls with me on a daily basis. So if you guys want to sponsor the show,
and
we'll
he
reach
is
out
very
to you.
fresh smelling.
She does smell my balls, and he's like, these
I
are
would
the
hope
freshest
so.
balls I've
Well, they're
ever
clean
smelled.
now, so why wouldn't
No,
they?
listen, you don't want to be intimate.
You don't just leave a fresh pair of balls out
Right,
there
you don't want to
clean
be
and not
intimate.
smell
Listen,
them.
listen.
You don't want sweaty balls.
You don't want sweaty balls. I mean, they're good to eat, but they're not good to have in your pants. You know, little crotch pot cooking. But you don't want to be all intimate and be like, it's just something that's about you. It's your balls. She's like, now, these are the freshest balls ever. I'm telling you. In all seriousness,
Your balls are fresh to
this
death.
really works, and they make fresh breasts. You know,
I'll have you know, my
I
right
need
hand
fresh
doesn't care
breasts.
about how my balls taste.
Who?
My right hand doesn't care how my balls are
no,
clean.
you switch it. No, they don't care, right?
That's
It's
why
good
Jill
for-
is reliable.
Right? Oh, my God.
I don't
When
want to
Jill's
say
not
it.
around, I use Lily.
That's what I'm saying.
So listen, these are. I'm going to get you guys like a bonus package of these, and pass around. If you guys want to use, I would recommend different tubes for everybody. I don't want you sharing the same.
Oh, we
tube.
can't use this.
Unless you want to rub your balls together
Yes.
and all have fresh, like a fresh ball party.
We'll start a fire.
You see where my show
All
went?
right, so let's get to the game, David.
Okay. Now
I have to keep him under control right
yeah,
now.
you do.
Yeah.
Fresh balls and ass wipes.
Once he starts talking about
Very
balls,
good.
he just kind of.
I just get, John, I swear to God, and I'm not even religious.
And he's not violent.
We are going to play narcotics trivia now, like an idiot.
Now, what are the rules?
Now we're doing this because you guys made a narcotics movie and you
Yes.
started it and you did all this. I want to see what you know about drugs, illicit drugs. What? Stop. Now here's the rules, John. I feel like turn their mics off. Let me do be Jerry. Turn their mics off.
Cut his mic.
Cut his mic.
He's turning into Jerry.
Turning to Jerry slowly but surely.
But you
Throwing up
give,
on
you
you.
give these boys toys to play
Don't
with.
forget Jerry.
You know.
Don't forget,
toys.
Don't forget Jerry
Yeah.
Potato's book.
That'd
I
be
call her
hey.
Jerry Potato.
It's called
Jerry
I
Petito.
am not an addict, I'm just an ass, right?
And Jerry is my favorite ass former
yes.
addict.
Yeah. She's my
So
girl.
listen. Serious topic for a second. Drugs are
Bad.
bad. Drugs
Yes,
are bad.
disclaimer.
We are not.
Make your dick bigger.
We are not encouraging. John Brecka has joined us, by the way, from Roundtable.
Yes.
And he won't. I'm telling you, John.
Really?
Anyway, so drugs are not funny, but if you take humor, if you take something serious and make it funny or informative, it
And you
makes
might
that
learn something.
and you might learn something.
Yeah. All right, so what are the rules of the game?
The rules are: I ask a question, and now you have what sound effect? Do your sound effect on.
Okay. Okay,
What do you
do
have?
yours.
Here's a clapper. What do you have? And John.
We know his very well.
We know his very well. He's been blowing it all
Okay.
night.
All right.
So here are the rules. You can scream out if you know the
If
answer.
you scream out, you're disqualified.
And you get nothing. Good day,
Wah,
sir.
wah.
Yes,
Wah,
you
wah.
get nothing.
But you don't get anything anyway. This is
You get
purely,
nothing anyway.
This is purely for my entertainment.
I'll take an ass wipe.
We'll give him one ass wipe.
I'll give you one ass wipe. Not
These
used.
are going down.
Dave, can you freshen my balls?
I can freshen your
Yeah,
balls.
the winner, you can freshen the balls.
Listen, I will on Saturdays offer ball freshening services. So if you are interested, if you like contributing to the show,
Well, Becky's coming back.
I'm not saying anything about Becky.
We love Becky. We miss Becky.
Yeah.
He wants that Becky.
All right, so you guys ready?
All right,
Answer
you
the
ready?
question. Now don't do your thing if you don't know the answer.
John. Don't blow. Don't do anything unless you know
That
the
is what
answer.
she said.
I don't think Matt can help that.
Okay.
True or false? Purified cocaine was an ingredient in early morning formulations of Coca-Cola. John.
That's true.
True.
Okay.
My flute's broken.
How long does it take MDMA to reach the brain, which is ecstasy? John.
I'm gonna guess and say like half an hour.
Wrong.
Wrong. Okay.
Anybody else want to take a guess?
Isn't it like 8 seconds?
15. No. I'm sorry. 15 minutes. 15 minutes it takes for ecstasy to hit.
I was going to guess 5, but I was a little off.
All right. Speedball most commonly refers to the combination of what two drugs?
A speedball.
Speedball. Matt.
Speed and
No
I
fresh
swear to God, if
balls.
he says balls.
Well, the drug is
Speed and a ball. No.
No, with the drug, speed is short for something else.
Speedball is short for something else. It's,
Yeah.
You never heard of this before? You never heard of an 8-ball, anything like that?
no.
No,
See,
I haven't.
that's Pablo Escobar kind of
Yeah,
territory.
it's cocaine and heroin.
Yeah, together.
It's a speedball. Mixed together is a speedball.
I thought
Love
your
it.
game was
Okay.
in there, but I wouldn't guess heroin.
What is the main psychoactive chemical in weed? John.
That's THC.
Let me see. Yeah, it's
All right,
THC. What does THC stand for?
Why do you know all these?
Smoke weed. The fuck.
What is THC stand for?
I
For
don't
an
know
extra
what THC
bonus of
stands for.
nothing. Read that, nurse. The green.
Tetrahydrocannabinol. You know, my friend Ryan would know that.
He would know that.
If
He's
he's
a big
watching
weed
it.
guy.
Yeah.
Which of
he's
the
a weed,
fol-
He's a weed advocate. for
Which
medical.
of the following is not an opioid drug? Vicodin, oxycodone, codeine, or Valium?
Did you just sniff your
Rob.
flute?
Oxycodone?
Oxycodone. Wrong.
No.
It was not an opiate drug.
Matt.
Valium.
Valium's correct.
Correct.
Woo, one.
Why do you know all these?
Hey, what is that?
That was one, I guess.
Yeah, makes sense.
I'm going to skip this one because I can't read. I'm illiterate. Which of the following ways can't cocaine be administered? John? Can't be administered. Orally, what's that?
The only limit is your imagination.
Intrasally? Intrasally, intravenously, inhalation. Don.
I'm going to say number 2.
Intrasally.
Intrasally? No, that's incorrect.
I'm gonna say orally.
Nope. Actually, cocaine can be administered all of these ways.
Yes, only your imagination.
Only your imagination.
It was a trick question.
Who behave?
True or false? Marijuana is the most commonly used illicit drug in the U.S. Matt.
True.
True.
Yeah.
Which of the following about MDA is false? Nah, I'm not going to do that one. Which of the following is not a street name for cocaine? Blow, smack, crack, snow, or bump?
Is it bump?
It's not a.
Not.
Somebody go again.
Matt.
Can you repeat the answers again?
Okay. I'll read the question. Which of the following is not a street name for cocaine? Blow, smack, crack, snow. Smack.
Yep.
That's it.
There you go.
What's smack a term for? That's an 80s reference.
Heroin.
Heroin.
Very
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
How much, if you have 2 pounds of cocaine, how many kilos do you have?
I failed math in school, so I'm going to sit this one
I'm gonna
out.
say 1.
No.
No.
If you have 2 kilos of cocaine, how many pounds? Or 2 kilos of cocaine, how many pounds do you have?
4 pounds.
4.4. Each kilo is 2.2 pounds.
Fun fact, cocaine was originally the drug we were going to go with in the first draft of the deal.
Yeah,
What?
we were going
I
to.
know you made up a drug. Can you reveal the drug you made up? And why did you come up with a new drug? Because I know there's a story behind
The
this.
drug that I came up with was Street Tang. It was a mix of, Rob, what was it?
LSD, formaldehyde.
And a touch of orange tang.
Okay, where'd you come up with the formaldehyde from?
I just kind of threw together some powerful stuff.
Now, why did you make up your own drug? Were you afraid that you would be, that doesn't do that effect,
Yeah.
or that doesn't do this, or
I
people...
wanted to have freedom with something. If I made it, I can make the rules. Do
you know someone's going to make this drug? Some idiot's going to order formaldehyde.
Probably.
Cocaine.
How easy
and
is
tang.
It's really your fault, man.
And then it's going to be your fault.
That's okay.
That's why we can't play Smash.
As long as he already purchased his ticket, it's
You don't care. You don't care.
Not really.
As long as you contribute,
really
as long as you contribute to the movie.
If you
overdose,
you could buy a ticket and not show up.
Inspiration.
But I wanted to have freedom with it, and I wanted to have freedom with the effects. Like I didn't want to be tied to any real world effects.
Okay.
Oh, I also want to say our number here is 609-807-2492 if anybody wants to call in and talk to the guys.
And
or
win
us.
win a free car.
Win a free
Oh,
car.
is that what's gonna happen?
Gina's buying Hamilton
Dave,
Radio.
what kind
What kind of car do you have?
Dave, what kind of car you have?
No, Hamilton Radio is buying the car.
That is as much bullshit as I am pasty white.
Right. All right. Which of the following examples?
My complexion.
Which of the following is one example of a difference between meth and cocaine? Methamphetamine is an opiate. Cocaine is a stimulant. Methamphetamine is a man-made, whereas cocaine is plant-derived. Methamphetamine is smoked, whereas cocaine can be administered.
It's the one where
The man-made.
the second one.
Yeah, you're right. Cocaine is plant-derived, whereas methamphetamine is man-made. Is salvia a strain of marijuana?
Yep.
That was Don.
That was Don.
Yeah.
No.
That's true.
Isn't that interesting? I didn't know that.
I
learned something.
Don't ask me what it actually is, but I just
Yeah,
know it's not
'cause
marijuana.
The only reason I knew that.
You know when he
Smiley
said
Cyrus.
that, when he said he sounded like Clinton, he's like, I don't know what that was, but he just sounded like he was like.
He's like, but you should say yes.
You did show up to set one day a little cloudy-eyed. And I didn't want to say anything. Because, you said your lines right. That's all I cared about.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that day.
Okay, you ready? Which drug is a man-made, and produces a high, but can also make you paranoid and produce hallucinations, and usually carries the label not for human consumption.
Street tag.
Plug for the movie The Deal coming out May 16th in Philadelphia.
At the Ritzies, baby.
At the Ritzies. That would be wrong.
Okay.
John.
Acid?
Wrong.
Anybody else?
Ask the question again.
Which drug is man-made and produces a high, but can also make you paranoid and produce hallucinations, and usually carries the label not for human consumption, and was very popular in Florida?
Is it?
We got a phone caller? Hey, on the air.
Maybe they should answer.
Yeah. Maybe they can know their answer.
You're the next contestant.
They hung up?
I was going to say, is it a Tide Pod?
They hung up?
A Tide Pod. I think I know what it is. The Florida thing gives it away.
The Florida thing gives it away.
Can I say what it is,
You
I
can
think?
say what it is.
Is it Flocka?
What the fuck's Flocka?
Flocka is a thing.
Flocka flame?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I thought of.
It's bath salts.
Oh, bath salts. That's kind of
Yeah, she's right.
Because there was a Flocka story of somebody
Flocka.
ate another person's face
Yeah.
off.
No, that was bath salts.
That was bath salts.
In
All
20
right, I got.
Not
All right,
a
I got.
chicken
Well,
wings.
hold on. I got one more. If you can pass this drug test, they said
God,
there's
fat.
issues. You're not fat, John. We got a phone call?
Okay.
Hey, call, you're on the air. I feel like Donahue. Hello.
Hello.
Yellow.
Hello. Who's this?
Rachel Moser again.
Oh, it's you.
Rachel
Hey,
Moser, our
Rachel.
favorite caller tonight.
Now you can talk to him.
Do you want to be alone with Rob?
We can pretend like we're not listening.
No, we are going to be listening and watching.
Oh my gosh.
We'll be silent though.
Give us the dirt on Rob. Boxers
What's the
or
dirt?
briefs?
What can you
Say,
tell us
Matt,
about?
you should tell her what you
Boxers
told
Feeling
and
me.
nice and
briefs?
wait, hold on. This is after Dave took care of him.
Rachel,
Do you get up your dirty soundboard?
Rachel, I have one question for you. Well, I'm really want to embarrass Rob. Length or girth?
That's not the question I was talking about.
That's the question I'm talking about.
Told the video question.
Let the woman answer.
Is it length or girth?
No comment.
No
She has
comment
no
on
comment.
it? No
Okay.
comment on his
Smart
penis.
girl,
All right.
Rachel.
All right. Are you
Yes.
giving it to her yet? Have you tapped that?
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth.
You plead the fifth.
Gonna have a bad time.
But so Rachel, what are you doing? You're in North Carolina, South Carolina? You said North Carolina? Which one?
North Carolina.
North Carolina. What do you do for a living?
Well, currently I just do artwork and freelance work.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
I'm
That sounds
like
planning
Michaela.
to move
What-
up to PA.
Okay, what kind of artist are you?
Digital artist.
A nudist artist.
A nudist artist?
Wait, she said you're moving to PA?
Yeah, trying to.
Oh, okay.
Peter wants you to draw him. He said he'll pose nude.
Yeah, like a Titanic pose, you know?
It'll take a few seconds with Peter. He's little, so you know.
Yeah. He could be on the side. you
Rachel,
know?
when Rob told me he was coming down to see you, I was like, yeah, he's definitely going to get eaten by an alligator. He's like, good thing we filmed all of his scenes because he's definitely not coming back. But he came back. Thank you for sending him back.
Yeah.
Duh.
Thank you for not killing him with an
I got to
alligator.
pelt an alligator. I didn't get eaten by one.
Did you wrestle one, Rob? Did you wrestle a
I
gator?
didn't. I unfortunately
When
did
was
not
the
get
last time
chance
you guys
to.
saw each other?
He only wrestles humans.
When was the last time you guys saw each other?
We saw each other in March.
In March?
Yeah.
Oh, do you miss
It
him?
was like a few weeks ago.
You miss him?
Wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, I miss him a lot.
How long's the drive?
And Rob, you're
6
Italian, right?
hours.
6 hours for sex? Holy shit.
I'll tell you what, Rachel, we'll cut him in
was gonna
half.
say, that
We'll
must
split
be
him.
That would suck if you get there and be like, shit, I got my period.
Maybe it's not about sex, David.
All right, maybe is it about sex?
Oh, God.
Some of it.
Some of it?
Rachel,
All right,
Rachel
all right.
we'll cut him in half. We can split him, all right? I'll take the left half, you take the right.
That sounds very painful for this
She's
man.
not very good with sharing, especially with other guys.
See what?
She's not very
I'm
good with
really
sharing,
not.
especially with other guys.
How old are you?
I'm currently 19.
Oh. So is Rob going to go to your prom with you?
No, she graduates.
Wow, all right.
Although we don't know.
She's done. She's been.
I'm such a dick.
That's terrible.
Oh, sexy
So listen, we're going to finish up. Say what you want to Rob.
Well, he's really, Rob, you're an inspiration to me. I'm really looking forward to seeing the movie, and you know that I'm your biggest fan.
Thank you.
Oh, you're so cute. It makes
Love
me
it.
sick.
She's so thick in here. I love it.
Nah, I still have a weapon.
Why'd we all stop our
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna let you go. We're gonna do our Florida man stories.
no.
Oh wait, what? Oh, we're gonna play a little comedy thing for you guys, a little Dave Chappelle, and then we're going with the Florida man, and we're gonna wrap up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rachel Moser, thank you for calling. You're our biggest fan tonight.
Thank you, Rachel.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, are you coming to the movie?
Yeah, I am.
Yay.
All right.
Okay, well, I'll meet
So
then.
if Rob does well, he's gonna get a little action going on. Look, I got Jesus here.
Yeah, Jesus says it's okay.
Jesus says it's okay.
Jesus is watching you and liking it.
He's always watching. All right, tell Rob you love him.
He's also got the camcorder.
Right. All right, Rachel. Talk to you later. Oh, she loves you. Oh, everybody, ready? Ready?
I'll see you later.
Bye.
Okay.
That's so freaking cute.
All right, put on Dave Chappelle real quick.
All right.
All right, hold on. We got Dave Chappelle.
I know, it's all good.
I hate about drugs. I hate when like people my age and older get hooked on crack. I hate that shit. You're too old to be experimenting with the drugs at a certain point. You should be past that. You ain't doing it by a certain point. You just miss it. Drugs are really for old people anyway. You 75, you've earned the right. Shit, if I was 75, I'd do coke, heroin, everything. I wouldn't give a fuck. I'd be walking down the street, they'd be like, boy, that old man is tripping. Can't do everything. Maybe weed. If you're gonna do something, do a little weed. Smoke weed. Weed's not as bad as everything else. Weed is a background substance. You know what I mean? You can smoke some herb and still function. And you ain't crisp, but you'll function. Nothing higher than weed, though. I made that mistake one time. I was at a party, some guy gave me some shit. He's like, here, man, take this. It's fucking mushrooms. I took it, I forgot all about it, you know. Then a couple days later, I found that shit in my pocket. I'm thinking, why not? Because I'm thinking it's like weed, some background shit. I planned my whole day out like it was weed. I'll chew this shit up, then I'll go to the barber shop, get my hair cut, and then I'll see a movie. I chewed it up. So far, so good. Then I was in a barber shop like an hour later.
I was gonna go to court before I got high. I was gonna pay my child support, but then I got high. No, you wasn't. Took my whole paycheck, and I know why.
Why, man? Because I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high. Okay, oh, you caught me off guard here.
Should put on Colt 45
I
one
told
day.
you to get ready.
Right, I love that fucking song. All right, so now it's time. We are going to do, wait, where is it? Hold on.
That's all right. Take your time, David.
Where is it? Oh, wait. You know what this music means?
Yes, I do.
Right.
It's time for, no, not for you to take your dick out. Ready?
Nobody was doing
Okay, we
that.
get ready to dance.
We're gonna
This
clap.
wish you ride the horse, yeehaw!
It is Florida Man story
Florida
time.
Man
Florida
time.
Man. You like that horn, don't you?
He does.
I like blowing
He's
up
like
my
a
set.
he's like a cat that you buy shit for, and you buy the cat, the gift and everything. The fucking cat plays in the box. All right,
It's
Florida
a cat
Man
in a
time.
box.
All right,
Now-
explain what the Florida Man thing is.
Now, Florida Man, the most fucked up shit comes out of Florida. You ever notice that? If ever there's a fucked up story in this country, I can guarantee without even knowing it's Florida.
Yeah.
You go first.
Well, you won last time. You go first.
Oh, I go first
yeah,
this time.
Yeah, let me have the advantage.
Nah.
Intoxicated teacher accused of letting child drive her car to the Waffle House.
Oh, I just had a Waffle
We
House.
had Waffle House, and Marty never had a grit.
I tried a grit. I didn't like it.
She's like, remember my cousin Vinny?
No.
You never saw My Cousin?
Yes, but
I've seen it.
You two have to fucking leave. You never saw My Cousin Vinny? You've seen it. You saw it. You saw it.
I just got out of diapers yesterday.
You're a dick.
Disqualified.
He pretty much did, though.
No. I'm sorry.
I feel like that
believe
movie
it.
was made
You are
yesterday. I really
fired
do.
from life.
Before I was
Oh
born.
my.
I can almost say every line of that
You're
movie.
Italian from.
Yeah.
All right,
and
go
you-
read your story. We're running out of time.
All
The
right.
Joe Pesci
David,
movie.
come on.
He also
From
hasn't seen Star
David.
Wars. So.
David.
Read your story.
All right. This is from Tampa.
Okay.
Can I read my story,
Fuck my
please?
Read your story right now.
Tampa.
Now you can.
Tampa police arrested a 32-year-old high school math teacher on child neglect charges for letting a 14-year-old boy drive while she was drinking. Well, she's responsible. At least she didn't drive.
That's right. Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay. According to police, Tara Virgin
Virgin.
said she had 5 drinks and was too drunk to drive when she and the 14-year-old were pulled over near the intersection of Kennedy Boulevard and Westland Avenue around 11:15 Sunday night. Police say there was an open beer in the cup holder of the car as well. It's bad enough she's drunk and letting a juvenile drive, but you had to keep the beer in the car too. Fucking idiot.
Well, at least it wasn't spilling all over the place.
Right. According
Okay.
to police, the teen is her boyfriend's son. She told officers she wanted him to drive to Waffle House. Virgin has been a math teacher at Freedom High School for 1 week. Well, she lost that job. According to Hillsborough County School District spokesman Tanya Arja, Virgin worked at Ben Hill Middle School previously. She's been employed by the district since 2013. Virgin will be asked to meet with the district's Office of Professional Standards. She bonded out Monday afternoon. We will share updates as they become more available.
Well, that was a good one because
was
I
good.
mean, I really enjoyed Waffle
Wait.
House, and I might have my daughter
Wait,
drive there.
I can do anything. I can take any
Just don't
story.
leave the beer open.
We're watching.
No.
You ever drive
We're
there.
watching Narcos, and we're Pablo's blowing up people, and he's doing this. But she goes, look, he's going home to visit his family. I'm like, he just killed 100 cops in a fucking mall. It's like, but the baby. But he's a good father, David.
Baby,
He did love his
She
kids.
is the sweetest girl ever. I really have to. I love her, but she's like the sweetest girl ever. So.
All right, so we read both stories, and you decide which story's better, okay? And
Well-
David keeps winning on me.
Well, she has breasts, so I know she won. So.
No, because nobody voted for me
She
last
won before
time.
the show.
Right.
Yeah.
Marty won. We have a phone call.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay.
Phone call. Hey, you're on the air.
You awake, motherfucker?
Hello.
Hello.
It's probably I know who it is. It's probably fucking Terry Collins. Being a fucking jerk. Anyway, so go ahead. Read your story.
Okay, so here's my story. Florida woman who's 69 years old, arrested for Febreze attack on her adult son.
She attacked someone for Febreze.
All right, so a 69-year-old woman was charged with battery after she sprayed her adult son in the face with Febreze during an argument in a family's Florida home. Jenny Ellis was arrested early Friday after an argument with her son, who suffers from mental illness turned physical. According to cops, Ellis twice spit in her son's face and doused him with the household odor eliminator. Ellis reportedly became angered.
Wrong effect.
when her son called her a derogatory name.
What do you call her?
It doesn't say what he called her. Well, when interviewed by deputies, Ellis said she was frustrated with the mental health system in Florida and just wants her son gone, according to a police report. Ellis reportedly told police, just take him out of here, make him disappear, shoot him or something.
Put your hands up now or I'll shoot.
Charged with misdemeanor battery, Ellis was released from jail after posting a $1,000 bond. She is scheduled for an October 14 court appearance. Look at Febreze. Febreze is on here. See?
It is on there.
Yeah.
John, with the fucking horn, I'm going to kill you, I swear.
It's
I'm going to come
annoying
to your
David
show
now.
while you're doing, you have an important show on. I'm going to just be blowing horns and doing stupid shit on them. I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna love it, actually.
I know.
That's gonna be great.
You're going to be blowing me during my show? What? So,
It would be
I
Your
know
head
Marty
just comes up
won,
from
right?
under the table.
Did Marty still on?
Do you like the
Just
Febreze
tables
story?
moving. Like, what the fuck?
I think
I really got to give it to the Febreze story. I've
Febreze
never
story.
tried
Yeah.
using a household product like that
As
as,
a weapon.
but
As
I
a
gotta give it
weapon.
a
I
think
shot
it's
one of
pretty
these
good,
days.
Well,
right?
You never,
I
you
like
don't know
how-
my mom all too well.
Wait, it's just
Matt, why don't you
straight-
come a little closer?
Listen, if the kid didn't leave, at least he smelled good on the way out.
I mean, maybe he didn't smell right, and she was trying to
Take
help
my
him.
smelly
you know?
son out of here. He obviously doesn't
Right.
shower, so she
and then she
Febreze
said to the
him.
cops, just take him out of here, make him disappear, shoot him or something. I mean, he
I'm gonna
must have
have
really
to get
fucked up.
dark.
I'm gonna
Well,
have
she
to
meant
give
to
it
say
your
shoot
story.
them with Febreze.
I'm gonna have to give it
Yeah,
to Marty.
right.
Okay. Hey,
You're gonna give it to
see?
Marty?
All right.
Yeah.
That's really nice because I haven't won yet before.
Just, The main reason because it kind of reminded me of my mom chasing me around the house with like a back scratcher or something.
Hey, my mom chased me with a fly swatter.
Wait. You were a little fat kid, so you didn't get far, right?
No.
Just
Who said this was before? This was yesterday. This was yesterday.
So listen,
I got tired very quickly.
So listen, the deal's coming out May 16th. These
We
guys
will
are
be
awesome.
there.
We will be there.
Yes.
Gene, I told them to plug Hamilton Radio, or they're not welcome back, which means nothing because they're going to be rich and famous and be like, "Fuck Hamilton Radio." So
yeah.
But are there going to be refreshments available? Is there popcorn? Or can we bring our own? How does that work?
The Ritz does have a concession stand.
Yeah, but what about people you've been on the show for? Do we get like a free ticket for food or something? He's like, no, fuck you. Have to buy like a
And
Philadelphia
that's our show, people. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us.
But okay, cool. No, we're gonna definitely go to the movie and we're gonna give a review on it, and then I want you guys back after, and then talk about your next project.
Right.
Well, listen, come to us because we're like Gene, am I right? A one-stop shopping. We got Elvis impersonators.
We do.
We got former drug addicts and drug counselors. We got me and Marty.
Yep.
We got we got clowns.
I like how you guys were just your own separate category.
We are. There's no way to describe us.
That's
really.
like you when you
look
talk
at
about
David.
fucking movies, though.
It's like, oh yeah, it's the deal with these guys. And by the way, I'm Matt D'Elia. and
There's
I made the
action
movie.
comedy Matt D'Elia.
Right.
Sounds great. Where can I buy a ticket for this deal?
Actually, for his movie, real quick, I'm actually making a deal shirt. It's going to say Matt D'Elia production. You guys are going to be on the shirt too, but in little tiny letters.
Yeah.
See, I don't like that at all.
That's the way Matt likes
Depending on
it.
how I like the shirt, you might be getting lucky that night, David. I'm sorry, Marty, but
Don't apologize. That's what I'm talking about. Is it on a Saturday?
Wednesday night.
Wednesday.
Okay,
yeah.
No, it's not on Saturday.
It's a weekday.
Outside of here,
For
like
some
10
weird
minutes.
David's
before
only
the show,
gay
I
on
was like, what the fuck
Saturdays.
is
I'm
going
only
on?
gay. I'm only gay on Saturdays.
Well, you can make an exception.
Saturday.
I absolutely can. You give me a little bit of Philadelphia cheese.
Oh, yes.
Anyway, so this was our show tonight. You guys are awesome. We ran a little late. Sorry, Gene.
Yeah, we just have to talk about next show quickly. And then we'll
Okay, so this is important to you know that Marty and I are both political.
We're political junkies.
We're news
Yeah.
hounds. We're political junkies. We went to Washington and flipped off Trump at the White House. We did. I have
great.
pictures
I
of
love
it because whatever. But we are having two guests. They're Pauly?
Pauly is 19.
That's her
and
son.
Josh is 21. Josh is a conservative Republican Christian. Pauly is a very, very liberal, Democrat atheist. And they are going to have a debate. So we're going to call it the Challenge of the Millennials.
And these aren't kids who, not all millennials sniff type or sniff condoms and eat
Yeah,
Tide
they don't
Pods.
eat. These two
Or
are.
blow on flutes.
These two are both
Right.
college.
That's not my
They're both
thing,
in
sorry.
college. They're both majoring in the same major. They're history and education.
We
They're
had
both
Josh,
majoring.
We had Josh on the show before, and I wanted to press him harder. We didn't. He's a good kid. We didn't agree on
Anything.
on anything, but we came together and had an open conversation for what we felt was a good show.
Yeah,
So
we did.
we're gonna have these two back, and we're gonna do a little challenge of the millennials, and we're gonna come up with actual questions asked at presidential debates.
Yeah. And Dave and I are just going to moderate.
We're going to moderate.
And we're going to let them try to convince each other or find some common ground between
Common ground.
them.
And listen, even though it's Marty's son, I want to put this out there that we will not, and she's very honest, Marty's son will not see the questions. They will not be prepared.
No.
People are welcome to call in and ask questions as well. They'll have 2 minutes to answer with a rebuttal from each, and then we move on to the next one.
Right.
That's how it's going to go. So that's our show for today and our show for 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks, that's right.
And don't forget ass wipes.
Ass wipes and fresh balls.
And fresh balls, Matt. You guys are going to get fresh balls. A
Yeah.
whole bunch of
Keep my
stuff.
balls fresh to death.
Available at your local
Yes.
Target.
No, only online. Only
Yeah.
online.
That'd be so fucking convenient.
And
But-
the deal is the deal date is May
May
16th at the Ritz in Philly.
The Ritz East.
The Ritz East.
The
Is there-
Ritz East.
is there a
in
Ritz
Philly.
West?
Yep.
It's
no,
on,
there's a Ritz at the Borscht, though.
if you
but
go
it's Ritz East.
if you go on Wisecracking with Dave and Marty on Facebook, we have all that information on there already.
Are there tickets still available?
Oh, yes, there's a lot of tickets still.
Okay.
They're selling quickly.
How many
Yes.
do you?
Yes,
we
we're
real
gonna sell out.
How many do you seat? How many can seat in the theater?
The whole
294.
theater, yes, 294 for 2 hours.
How
And
many
after the
have
film,
you seen?
Uh,
How many have you sold? I mean,
I think about in between 50 and 100. I don't remember the exact number.
Are you having an after party too?
We were gonna have like a Q&A.
Yeah, after the movie's done.
We were gonna be selling DVDs in the lobby.
Right there in the theater too.
Yeah, we were gonna have DVDs on sale in the lobby, and we were probably. I was trying to arrange an after party, but like you have to pay to rent places out, so we were just gonna go to a bar and be like, yes, table for $294.
Right,
that sounds
right.
good.
We could do that.
Table
That'll
for
work.
$294.
Yeah.
Gene, thank you for working boards.
The
John,
whole
thank
bar.
you for blowing your horn and doing the thing. Peter,
Yes.
thank you for taping.
And you were very knowledgeable,
Rob,
John.
and
Impressive.
Matt, you were very knowledgeable with the
Yeah.
drugs. Obviously, a big pothead.
Yes. You knew all the pot questions.
We
That's true.
enjoyed our time tonight. Marty won Florida Man.
Yes, I
And
did.
That's it for us. And
All
we're
right,
gonna end
see you in
with
2
River
weeks.
Monsters. See you in 2 weeks.
Had to blow you guys out.